because the live stream is currently not working, and so how we're going to fix this is just like record the race live and then we'll upload it after. So welcome to Tier 2's race in Hungary, currently at the end of qualifying. Today on the comms is me, Adam, and Kirst. So Kirst is there, but it's just for the minute.
I'm just enjoying the cars going around in circles at the moment.
it's literally at the moment. It's just like everyone's expecting the start of the stream, and then we're just there like, God, no one knows what exactly has happened. So it's just gonna be, we're gonna have to record it after, so we've got the chance to edit. So if we make any mistakes, we can actually sort this. But right then. Yeah, so at the end of qualifying, Motocrosser is on pole with a 1:16.2, a second ahead of TJD, and Legend of Toff in P3. Mr. J-Dam with an excellent qualifying, and Thor and Gorkiwi. Both drivers have been improving out the season, and again, that top two is, you know, second all the way down to 8th is a close gap, but Motocrosser has completely bossed that. But I think they've both made the mistake of starting on the soft, because around this track tyre degradation is horrible, and with Mr. J-Dam and Legend and Toff, sorry I keep calling him by Legend, I mean I just normally call him Toff, but them two on the medium are going to have the advantage, so it means Motocrosser and TJD have both got to get an advantage on. So once we everyone loads in, we shall see how they do.
Yep. I mean, the medium strategy is definitely, the hard strategy even, is much better than the soft. Because,
Yeah.
well, if you go on a soft, you'll have to stop. Mainly because of wear, and also the tire heating, not the most convenient. Tires get really warm, and, well, you don't really want that, surprisingly.
Yeah,
You rather have them relatively cool. So yeah, the medium strategy might well pay off for the guys that were quote unquote 1 second behind motocrosser, but could finish out of them very well easily.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
we will see.
we will see it as they start on the formation lap.
Yep.
I remember doing this around tier 2, and I tried to think like Hamilton, and the two-stop just did not work. So I tried to be clever, and I ended up finishing P7. But I wasn't in the lead of the race at all. But we've got soft tyres on, so in the top 10 there's surprisingly there's 4 runners on the medium, which is Furious, Gorkiwi, Mr. J-Dem, and Toff. I think after last week in Germany, Toff's going to be looking to get revenge here, because he was leading the German Grand Prix, but then Codemaster's glitch and he couldn't get back in the car. So it handed the win to Motocrosser, but Motocrosser's I think gonna try and look to make it 2 wins out of 2, but I'm just not too sure that the guys in the top 2 have got the strategy right. And as we said, tyre temperature on this track is not very good, but if they do the soft to hard, they have got a chance, but it just means they're going to be pretty much all over the place. So it'll be interesting to see how this pays off, but Gorky, we shouldn't be out of the question as well, as we come down to the penultimate turn. And yeah, I'm just going to message everyone. Just telling everyone about what's going to happen. So then, as the cars come round onto the starting grid to complete the formation lap, we have all 20 drivers today, which is for the one track you don't want it to happen on, it does happen on here. So yeah, that is not ideal, but anyway, we shall see how we do as the drivers line up on the starting grid for the Hungarian Grand Prix, as we have 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, the game lagging behind a bit, and away we go. As can we get a better camera angle? That as motocross gets a good start, as everyone gets away well. Legend Toff gets into P2 and starts glitching all over the place. I'm not too sure he's ghosting in the background. As Gorky goes around the outside. As is there any contact going into turn one? I'm not too sure. As Toff leads away, he's got some great excellent stuff.
Racing point.
Oh, what? And that's DM guy out of the race. Oh, that's unlucky too. I'm not too sure what happened as the cars filter through turn 3 coming down the hill. As we have Furious going for a move on Gorkiwi and... Oh, there's a Red Bull gone! Is that a Red Bull in the background going off? No, it isn't. Sorry, that's me just getting a bit too excited. As everyone comes through, but we've lost DM guy as a Williams cuts the chicane and a few drivers have got wing damage already. That's not good to see. So who's from the first lap? Who's lost positions? Stops position change. Ooh, a few drivers. As Slew, has he got wing damage because he's lost 7 positions on the opening lap? Yeah, he has. He's lost low. He must have had contact. But as we come around the final turn of the first lap, Toff leads from Motocrosser. Toff in a great position now on those medium tyres with TJD and Motocrosser following closely. Oxygen in 4th as a Haas goes really wide into the final turn. And that's Mr. Jadam, who's down 3 places. He didn't really get a good start at all. But as well, Jim, I'm not sure what happened to Jim Wong, but he's up 6 and 5 places from the first lap. And Killerby, who's in P11, I'm not too sure what happened to him in qualifying because he was P2 as because Killer B goes wide and Nathan comes up the inside and overtakes him coming into turn 2, so that works. And yeah, we've got close battles all over the track at the minute, and it says everyone's pretty bunched up together. Oh my god, is that Radios? Radios has got front wing damage in P8, so there must have been some carnage all over the track, so I'm not too sure what happened there. Oh god, the camera angles around this track are terrible. It's just like watching something, but anyway, we'll see. As, it says Oxygen's apparently 1 minute and 23 seconds behind everyone in PC. It was Sneaky, almost goes into the back of Katashi and he outbrakes himself a tad bit there from the look of it. As TJD still fastest lap away from Toffers. TJD is now looking at Motocrosser for P2 as try and keep on with TJD as Thor gets past Radios into turn 1. And the Super Swede gets into P2 as Killer B gets past him into P9, so that's going to be key for Killer B as Radios drops again to Jim Wong. Oh, as Radios makes contact with Jim Wong and loses it, and Nathan gets into P11, so a few of the people from lap 1 are getting caught out, so I'm not too sure what happened to on lap 1 as now Katashi and Invalid are both stuck in P14 and 15. Invalid, if he wants to retain the lead of this championship, he needs to get a move on already because it's a bit all over the place. And Cosmine, oh, there's a yellow flag as is that Nathan? Nathan has got front wing damage and I'm not too sure. I didn't see what happened, but Nathan has been taken out by Sneaky by the look of it as the Force India. No, the Racing Point. I'm not sure how long it's going to take for anyone to get used to saying Force India.
Or whatever it's called.
Just the Racing Point. But that's another incident on lap 1 already. But as we go to the front runners, Oxygen is under pressure from Gorkiwi and Furious as Gorkiwi goes up the inside of Oxygen. It's turn 1 on the bank wheels. Oxygen and Gorkiwi gets front wing damage as Furious gets through and Oxygen just turned in on Gorkiwi there and damaged his front wing as we have a yellow flag. Is that Thor? Yeah, Thor's got wing damage as well. So where's all this wing damage coming from? I think a few people must be having a few moments coming into turns 1 and 2 as we come through turn 4 as everyone seems to survive there at the minute as Killer B is pressuring Mr. Jadam for P7. Well, he's gonna have a look down the inside into turn 8, and he does. Has he got past him? Oh, that's wheel-to-wheel action as Mr. J-Dam gets him off as Jim Wong gets past Mr. J-Dam, but Mr. J-Dam does have wing damage, so he's being pressured by these two guys at the minute on the medium tyre, but Mr. J-Dam's going to have to keep on going if he's going to keep get his strategy to work, but I'm not too sure where it's come from as Jim Wong goes up the inside, as Killer B gets right close onto the back of Mr. J-Dam there, and Invalid gets past Radeos and Thor, both of the Mercedes now into the points. So yeah, from the first opening 2 laps, it's a tad bit hectic at the moment as Mr. J-Dam comes into the pits. But yeah, I think after the few moments it's a bit hectic. But yeah, sorry for having let Curse actually get a word in yet. But
Right. Job.
yeah.
Oh, and Gorky's done 360. Oh, collided with Oxygen.
Turn
2.
Oh no, has Oxygen gone full 360? Oh god. Has Oxygen got wing damage? No, he hasn't.
Gorky, however, does have a bit of his left end plate missing.
Yeah, that was from an earlier collision from both of them. But that sucks for Gorky. He was in such a good position as well. But yeah, the Williams need to save the aero part, so I doubt they'll be able to replace his front wing anytime soon.
Furious has gained a good few positions, gained 5 positions from the start, doing a good job, and he might gain another one here
As he,
on TJD.
yeah, it was Radeos leaves the session, but yeah, Furious is right on the back of TJD, but TJD's tyres are probably screaming right now as they come down the main straight, and it looks like he's got the better run. He's got the DRS on TJD, and I don't think he's going to be able to defend that as Furious goes alongside TJD. Is TJD going to fight it? I don't think he's going to fight it, and he comes round into turn 1, and Furious gets into P3. That's a great move by him, but Cosmine and Sneaky have both traded positions as well, but seems to be a bit of a few of the back markers have got wing damage. But now if we look, Oxygen and Jim Wong are both fighting. Oxygen on the soft tyres, and Jim Wong is now pressuring the back of Oxygen, so that's going to be a close battle to keep an eye on in a minute, so we should get the move done as they come through the I'm not sure what the name of the section is there, sector 2, something like that. Or was it just the shit? Or was it the part of shit that is this track?
Ah, yeah.
Oh, as Albanassus stuck it into the wall. Speaking of the turn of shit, he has completely lost it, and I'm not sure if he's got wing damage, but that is not going to do him any favours. But as we keep an eye on this battle, Killer B is also coming onto the back of Jim Wong now as they come into the final turn. Jim Wong is going to get the DRS, but Killer B could be looking here for a double move as all 3 of them come around the final turn. As Oxygen is going to look like he's going to lose positions to 2 of them as Jim Wong goes down the inside here and has got the move done. As Killer B is also having a look, and they're going 3 wide into turn 1. As Oxygen comes up the inside, as Killer B overtakes Oxygen into turn 1, but will he have a look at Jim Wong going into turn 2? But Oxygen has lost out there on the soft tyres, and it has done him no favours whatsoever. But yeah, that's a great move by them. As Sneaky looks at the inside of Cosmine as both of these guys are battling out now, but both have got wing damage, so it will be interesting to see how they get on. But at the minute, the top 2, was Sneaky's having a look at the Cosmine, but they've both gone really wide over turn 2, no, turn 3. Oh my, I hate this track. With a passion, trying to get everything right. It's the only thing I like about it is you can actually say something as is that Sailu's lost it on turn 3 as he claims his 3rd victim of the day already. And yeah, that is it. But as we go to the front, TJD comes into pit as Killer B is on the back of Jim Wong, but he gets a bit too close into the final turn and he gets onto the DRS. But these guys now into the podium positions as Oxygen receives a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. But Jim Wong and Killer B are both going at it, as Jim Wong missed the race last week due to illness, but he'll be looking to get back into the swing of things after his debut victory in Silverstone. But right, we have a few guys having a go at it, as Sneaky goes down the inside of Cosmin into turn 1, and Cosmin loses out on the position, but that was a great position gain there for him, as Motocrosser and Invalid both are trading places at the minute, as Motocrosser has pit and gone onto the hard tyres already. It was Motocrosser has actually pitted quite early, to be honest, so that's an interesting move there. So he must have thought the soft tyres, the medium tyres had no yeah, he was on the soft tyre, so he'll be going to the end, but he's on the back of Katashi now, so we keep an eye on that. Yeah, as Katashi lets Motocrosser through, as it's not his battle. So yeah, first few laps going pretty well as we ride on board with them. Have you got anything to add, Kirst, or just is it me at the moment? Well, as one might died. Or is that it?
Oh no, it's fine.
Sorry, it's just been bloody. It's just feel like I'm hogging everything at the minute. I don't understand that on stream, and that's pretty bad. But yeah. So currently everyone's in the medium and the hard tyres, and
A good bit of action this race so far.
yeah, there's been a few close battles, but as Oxygen goes into turn 1, was that F Mogs getting out of the way? As no, it wasn't. It was F Mogs, as Mr. Jadam is now closing in on Oxygen, both of them battling with each other, as now we have a 3-car train coming out of turn 2, going into turn 3, coming up to now the turn of death, as Mr. Jadam is close on the back of Oxygen. He moves out to the inside. He's not going to get him going into this turn unless Oxygen gets on the throttle too much, but he's coming into the I'm just going to call it the turn of death, as they both approach that now, and they both come over the bumps now, as Mr. Jadam loses the back end there. He just about recovers, but that allows Albinus into P13 now, as we also do have a close battle with the both Mercedes, Katashi and Invalid, both running on long stints now, so I think they're going to be hoping for a safety car at some point to play into the action, but they're both going pretty strong at the minute, as riding on board, as Mr. Jadam gets past Albinus, so that battle's going, as Albinus having some issues already, but it's like, you see the back end of that car sliding all over the place. As we watch it, as Nathan gets past Cosmin for P10 going into turn 1, as Nathan again does have wing damage, so that's going to be interesting to see, as TJD gets past his teammate to move up into P10 now, as is he going to have a look going down the inside, and no, he's not yet, but being held behind Nathan, he's not going to do his race much help, so he's got to get the move done soon, as he looks into turn 5, and he's not able to get the move done at the moment, so we shall see what happens as we approach lap 11 as the 3rd point in the race. Come on, Pack's killing.
Freiger is doing a decent job. Jim Wong getting 15 position in this race, and Fury is gaining 7.
Yeah, I mean, Fury. Because have you ever commentated tier 2 before? Have you only done tier 1?
No, I've done tier 1 Bahrain.
Oh yeah,
I think that's.
I know Austria as well. Some of them you did.
Yeah,
I remember.
course, yeah.
Mr. Goat came back out for that night.
Yeah.
Then he's going up the inside now. I was gonna say I'm gonna try and do this as a tribute to Chief Mr. Goat, as Killer B comes up the inside now, as he puts the pressure on Jim Wang, as they both come up into the section of hell. Oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna retire from doing Mr. Goat now and leave that with Chief.
Yeah, I mean that's just gonna kill your voice box completely, honestly.
If that I mean, respect to Chief because he's actually can keep doing that year on
Yeah,
year.
I was very. I did watch the clip. I'm very impressed. He did that for the whole race. Not gonna lie.
I remember when we posted because I think I couldn't do that one race, and he's like, it was because it was on Halloween, so it was Mr. Goat is back for the night. So, where's Chief went for that night, I don't know, but I shall have to think of my own persona for one point. But right then, as we've got, and if we have any battles on track at the minute, as Sneaky and what's happened here? TJD, as we've got a three-way battle coming into the final turn between Nathan, Sneaky, and was that TJD? Yeah, it's TJD. So Sneaky comes into the pits, and there's a yellow flag in sector 3, I believe. But TJD gets past Nathan. Going into turn 1, but yeah, Tyre Luminous gets past. It was Mr. Jodam, Sneaky. Yeah, Sneaky's getting a front wing change, but at the moment, there's not really much going on in terms of battles because everyone seems to be maintaining the same gap and so on. But it was Toff. No, oh, not again. Not again. Toff. Is Toff disconnected again? Oh no. This is going to be the second time that he's disconnected in a week.
Oh, not like these guys. No, no, no.
No, please, no Codys.
Oh,
No Codys. Oh, that sucks. That is absolute killer for Toff. But just before I'll try and get back into the lobby in a second. But Killerby is having a look at Jim Wong now as Sneaky retires from the session. Can we actually see what's happened to Sneaky? Oh, for the love of Christ. The lobby glitched, I think.
that would be very unfortunate.
I think I can see what's...
There's Sneaky. Oh, and Thor almost did the same thing as Sneaky
Oh!
on the wall, the other wall.
Thor, is that Thor? Yeah, Thor's out and has retired from the session. Oh, I'm not too sure.
It's basically the same thing that Sneaky did. He lost control out of turn 4, I think it is, or 5.
Yeah.
He hit the inside wall and or at the outside wall.
Oh no.
So yeah, very unfortunate to them.
Yeah, I think it's just through that turn. There's absolutely no traction whatsoever.
Yeah. It's very good there.
Yeah, but there's a yellow flag in sector 2. I can't see what's happened at the minute as Sneaky has left the session.
Oh, and Katashi spun as well. The corner of that.
Oh, that turn is claiming victims left, right, and centre of the day. There's absolutely no grip through that turn as well, and he was on 12 lap old medium, so that's not done him any good. And sorry to just interrupt for a second, but Killerby is getting closer again as Furious pits now for the hard tyres, I believe. But Killerby still going it for Jim Wong, but Killerby's always been in the battle for the top, has been in the battle for the top few podium positions, and yeah, he's going to try and go again on Jim Wong. So can he claim P2 as invalid? He's in P6, but right. So I think motocross. I'm just gonna check something. So motocrossers should be leading this race when Toff comes out of the pits, because Toff has actually managed to get back into the session, thankfully. So he'll have always who's that? Toff goes around the outside of an Alfa Romeo. I got a bit too excited then and thought he was overtaking someone. But Katashi gets past Sileu into turn 1 as Katashi is having a moment. And yeah, we shall see that in a minute as we come down into turn 2, turn 3 now.
And Oxygen did a bit of a moment in the corner of that, but he makes it to unscathed just about.
Did he? Was it? Oh, hang on. Ooh, we got a yellow flag in. Is that invalid and Furious?
Oh,
Furious has spun. Oh, no. Okay, luckily he's got no damage. But Killerby has Toff pits, and that leaves Jim Wong and Killerby to leave the race. So I think I'm not sure what happened to Furious, but that's going to be no help now as Motocrosser gets out into P3 ahead of Toff, but I don't think that's going to make much difference. But now we have the battle for the net lead, well, not for the net lead of this race, for the lead of this race, as Killer B, he keeps getting close to Jim Wong, but he just can't get enough of a good exit through the final two sections.
He's always very close to them, but he can't just get him past them.
Yeah,
So Hungary is a very tough track to overtake on, with not a lot of overtake opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, it's because you got to get close to the back of each of the cars when you go through the sections. But where, for example, here, Jim Wong just seems to be able to get a better exit and through turns 2, well, through sector 2, I mean, and then when they come into the final sector, Killer Bees gets close to him, but he's just not close enough to launch a move down the inside. Well, not the inside of him, just make a move in general. So let's see Killer Bees exit coming out of the final turn as Jim Wong pits. So we're not going to see that move as Furious gets past Invalid for P6 as Oxygen gets multiple warnings. So that's gonna be a bit of a fun thing to do. So right, it's actually I'll just check some. Right, cool. Sorry about that. Yeah, as we have got everything under control at the moment. So, Toff gets past Jimong for P3, but Toff currently in P3. He's how far is he behind Motocrosser? He's not that far behind him, but Motocrosser's on 10 lap old hard tyres, so he's gonna be in a bit of trouble already. So the great for that, he's got 20 laps to do. Toff's probably just gonna have him easily, to be honest.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do almost 30 laps on those tires. At the end of the race, it's gonna be very tough for him.
Yeah, I mean, not calling out anything. Jim Wong's 2 seconds. Why did Jim Wong actually start on this grid? Sorry, I'm just
like what is it? 18, I think, basically last.
Yeah, and he's come up 14 positions, and he has got a chance of winning this race. As he's only 2 seconds behind Toff, and he's on a lap younger tyres as Killer B pits, and he's coming to the pit exit. No, he's not coming to the pit exit now. As Toff sets the fastest lap. So, but the question is, will Killer B jump Jim Wong coming out of the pits now? So Killer B's on the exit. Is he going to do it? He's going to be close as Jim Wong
just about passed him.
Just about, but so that's going to be an intriguing battle between them two. But right, is that Invalid? Yeah, Invalid comes into pit. So the undercut has not worked for Killer B as Jim Wong retains track position. These guys are 7 seconds behind. Hang on, as we look down the hill, TJD and Furious are both having a battle as they come through turn 3 and into. Yeah, he's really close racing at the moment as we ride on board with them. TJD is on 9 lap. TJD gets a bit of not a good exit out of the section of hell. I'm just going to rename it now. But as we see on board with them how they do, as they both go over the high speed right-hander coming into final penultimate turns. As Furious already has a look for a move. Is he going to get? He's not going to get the move done at the minute. As they approach penultimate turns, he comes out of the final turn and goes into. As Furious goes a bit wide, he's not going to get the move done, but he's going to have DRS going down the straight. Will Furious be able to catch? When overtake TJD going into turn 1, I don't think he moves out to the inside. He's gone for. He sent it and made it stick. That was an excellent move by Furious going in, but TJD looks like he's going to have a look down the inside, but he's a bit more cautious, doesn't it? As Oxygen gets past Mr. Jadam for P7, as Mr. Jadam is now coming to have a back look. Both of these guys are going wheel to wheel. As they both wheel bang coming out of the turn, and Mr. Jadam is not giving that position up easily as Oxygen now comes back down to have another look. There's some close battles going on here at the moment, and Oxygen has to leave the place to Mr. Jdan for now, but that was some close racing as Furious and TJD look like they've swapped positions again, because I think TJD is all over the back of Furious now, coming into the right hander. So Furious takes the wider line, TJD goes a bit off track, so is he gonna look to send it down here? No, he's not. He outbrakes himself and TJD loses ground. He's just been a bit more cautious after the incident between him and Invalid last week in Germany. So yeah, I think it's safe to say Furious has got that position now. But up on track, Killer Bee is still trying to go at Jim Wong, and Toff is trying to go at Motocrosser. So the top two positions are trying to take the lead here. So this is going to be a fight on our hands at the end. So yeah, is that the two Alfa Romeos at the back? Yes, it is. Right, how are we looking on stream? Right, looks like fairly decent gap, but I think Toff is gonna have Motocrosser in his sights and overtake him soon. I think Motocrosser just pitted way too early, and it's gonna cost him at this rate. But as they come through the third turn, well, penultimate turn into the final turn, they're getting pretty close together now as they come have it. Toffee's still a bit too far behind. He has got DRS, but he's looking to make a move now. And will he get him into turn 1? No, he doesn't. Nathan is facing the wrong way round at turn 4, and yeah, it's not been his day again after Germany as well. But sorry to keep that going. Killer Bee and Jim Wong are both in a close battle again going into P2. These guys can't seem to separate each other on track and together. Yeah, as the losing ground. The one thing is with Hungary, it's whoever can put their foot on the throttle, pretty much it's whoever is gonna brave enough to put that much throttle. As Toff is all over the back of Motocrosser now. This is crazy. Well, not really a crazy battle, it's just a lot closer. I mean,
keep it clean in the second sector here, so we can get a good run onto the final straight.
Yeah, he's on 5 lap old hard tyres, Motocrosser. Oh, as he goes!
Fine.
Yeah, he had a bit. No, he.
Oh, does.
No, he didn't.
I suppose not then.
I suppose always. Hang on. I'm running probably Killer Bee as Toff was down. He's over the back of him, Motocrosser. Is he going to go for the defensive thing? Yeah. No, he doesn't. As he rides on board, we just keep an eye on him. He goes the inside line, and he gets a bit too much on the curb there, and is having a look again. But we're just riding on board his cockpit cam as he look. I think he's lagging a bit, but Motocross is trying to hold him behind. He's got to do this for the next 10 laps, and it seems impossible. But as he comes through the right hander, these guys are battling it out really well at the moment, and yeah, they come. Oh, as Toff gets a bit on the curb. It's actually pretty interesting to see while riding on board with these guys, because it just shows when you're actually not looking at the broadcast how these guys are battling on stream. So it's easy. So let's just check. Motocross has got 50% worth of ERS, while Toff has got 40. He's currently, they're both in low mode, but they're both turning up. But yeah, will he have another go down into the first turn? No, but as Motocross goes a bit wide, Toff comes out, and he's a bit further ahead this time, and is he going to have the DRS coming into turn 1? I don't think he is. So yeah, look, speak of that, Killer Bee. Oh, Shimong spins off! Oh my god! Aye, Ferrari is at it again.
There's Binala is back once again, guys.
Why, the Spinano Binato not going to be very happy. Oh god, I've insulted the Italians. Oh, great. Oh, Killer Bee.
It's also going a bit sideways to Kurt Thorn number 2. Thorn.
turn number 2.
Torn? Yes.
Turn number 2. God, I don't even know what UK accent sounds that, and I don't. It sounds like Ipswich, but I don't think that means anything. I don't think that means anyone.
Oh, and Todd is in the grass.
Who's in the grass?
Todd has lost a lot of time, and now he's 3 seconds behind motocross. Over even that. Well, oh no, he hasn't.
Oh,
Okay.
no, he's not.
And then he's lagged back to half second behind him.
He's not.
Okay.
He's 2.9 seconds behind him. Ay, what is going on with this connection?
Ah, yes. You seem to enjoy that.
My connect. We do not speak of my connection in races. Thank you very much. Oh, as Gorkiri has done a full 360 at turn 4 and damaged his front wing. Not how he wants it at the minute. As we have another yellow flag in sector 2. Oh, as he cuts the final turn, but yeah. I'm not. I don't think anyone saw it yesterday, but when me and Dead Pixel was racing in 2 SRL, Dead Pixel was all over the place, and we came out of turn 4, and his car just completely shot up, and that scared me, and I spun the car. I've got it on my video. It's just me getting spooked and hitting the throttle and completely spinning the car.
The big brain overtaking strategy.
What the big brain overtaking strategy. You don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna go right, and then I get hit for it. But I mean, I think it's just karma for how many people I've taken out with my internet. Oh god.
It's a really classy mind pump.
Or is it big brain move? Milosh, we are doing this now. Oh god. Oh, hang on, as Toff comes. He still says he's 2 point. Oh, hang on. Do you know why? He's the time. Is these gaps still maintaining the same on your screen?
Yeah, I mean, some of the gaps are changing lower down. And now it's changed to 0.3 from A.
Yeah.
It was 1.1 for a while. But
It's
back.
It said 2.9 for me.
Yeah, the gaps are grooving.
Yeah. I mean, Toff at the minute, he's doing really well to you know, keep top. Well, motocross is doing really well to keep Toff at bay, and they both hit traffic. So this is going to be an advantage to motocross as the Williams goes flying across the grass in the background. As Oxygen, hang on, where's Mr. Jadam's in the pits, but I'm not going to count as we go further on. We've got 10 laps left. I'm not going to count Killer Bee out for a possible victory because he's closing the gap down, but he needs to get a move on if he's going to get into the fight for P1. But the amount of time Toff gets stuck behind Motocross, the more time his tyres are going to disintegrate because the hot air around this track is not good. But Motocross are getting a bit of reprieve at the minute as he will get DRS from the guys in front. So we'll see how that goes as Radios comes through the final turners. Motocross will have DRS going into this lap, but he's just about stayed ahead of Motocrossers. Radios moves over for the blue flags now and puts a car. No, he doesn't put a car between him and Toff, so that's not worked. As Motocrosser is coming under increased pressure from them, as Killer Bee is still 8 seconds behind. But yeah, this is a pretty close battle, especially as well for the final point spot where Mr. Jadam Sailu, I can't pronounce his name.
The funny William driver.
Yeah, the Sailu.
Yes.
So, me and pronouncing names is not good.
At least we're trying.
What is it? Please? Can we pay for it? Can someone please pay for speech lessons, or what we should get? What we should get is, and this is an idea for any like SL or 2SL, we should get a Google Translate and put the names of the drivers in there that we can't pronounce.
Yeah, we just press a quick button and then just plays the audio of Google Translate pronounce the drivers.
I think it should be a few modifications as well. So when it I think when it plays Thomas Dickens Torpedo.
Haha, yes.
Or Batman. Or what would Batman be? I don't know. I'll leave that as good. Kiwi gets past Radios into turn 1, and yeah. At the moment, TJD is on the back of Oxygen. These two are going to have another battle like last week in Germany. So we're right on board with them, and yeah. We've got a battle on our hands as they come through into the final turn. Oxygen on 17 lap on medium tyres as TJD gets a fine exit through the final turn now as he's got the DRS going down the straight. Oxygen moves to the defensive position, and will he get past TJD now? No, he don't. TJD does the cut back and comes back onto Oxygen, and Oxygen gets overtaken by TJD. That was a nice switchback by TJD there to take P7 away from Oxygen. So yes, Albanus now going on Silio for the final points position. So yeah, that's not good for him. But Toff now, he's getting. Oh, he's got a yellow. Oh, as Albanus retires, what's happened to Albanus?
Yeah, he must have lost that touch after the car's parked up in the grass.
Yeah, he's got a wheel off. He must have hit the curb going into turn 1. And now can we actually get on board? Toff again. He's getting closer each time, but is it possible Motocrosser could actually win this race with 7 laps to go?
Very much possible if he can keep Todd behind him.
I mean, because
even with Todd's large 8-lap tyre advantage over Motocrosser.
I mean, he's kept on. I'm not sure what lap Motocrosser pitted on, but he's. Oh! He drifts as Toff now. He's all over the back of him. I think his tyres are actually starting to go. This is really close. Toff now. He's actually going to try and overtake him going into the right-hander, but he's got a bit of a reprieve there. As Killer Bee is starting to drop back. Oh my. Okay, they actually are close together. He's not dropping back. Oh!
A little touch.
Oh! Yeet! As they come through the final turns. God, that's going to be as Runer said, that's going to be complimentary to me on streams now. He goes at the inside. Oh, he goes. I don't think he's ghosted into the final turn. Oh, hang on, no, he's not. He's there. He's in the DRS. He's just lagging. He's not going to get the move done now. So Toff is all over the back of Motocrosser. He's going to get another go coming into turn 2. Now, as I think Motocrosser's just got it. Motocrosser's just managing to stick his car in the right places, and Jesus, he's actually doing a fantastic job now. But Toff is going to come again. He's got the advantage of 8-lap old tyres. So yeah, we've got that to see as well as we come through into the final 6 laps. Sorry, it's just really hard to see where Toff is because he keeps moving every 2 seconds, but this is great.
You're not sure if he just made a mistake and 5 seconds back, or is actually 3 tenths behind him.
He's literally doing a dead pixel, was all cool after yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't think dead pixel's connection bad. I think it was just yesterday. Bruh. As the has a look again, coming into oh no, he's all over the back of him. Motocross's tyres I think are dead, unless we can have a little edit now. As did he make contact there? He did, I think. He's getting I think Toffee's getting really frustrated getting stuck behind Motocrosser, and I don't think he's got wing damage, but he just dropped back a considerable amount there, so we shall see. Both of the Ferraris being quiet back in P4 and P5 as Jim Wong is recovering from that earlier spin, but yeah, we shall see how that is going as Cosmin gets a time penalty of 3 seconds. He's had a pretty quiet race as well, so I think this is the battle that's really going on at the minute is for the lead, but Toff not as close as he was before, so he needs to get a little bit of a move on. Right. Who else is message? I don't think actually anything else is going on the track at the minute.
Motocrosser has 2 warnings at the moment, while Todd has none.
Yeah.
So motocross cannot afford any mistakes at this point in the race.
Yeah. Uh, right. Um, yeah. What we're going on now. I think everyone was just messaging about the stream. I don't think they've actually. I don't think the
Stream is gone.
stream is gone. Pretty much like Ferrari 2019 Brazil.
Ah, yes.
Ah yes, Binotto. Binotto is good.
Binotto is absolutely crying himself to sleep, honestly.
Was it Binotto who's not coming to Brazil? I was good. Your name, I was say, I think your name speaks volumes about that.
Perhaps.
Bruh, that footage. Oh, why am I saying footage?
Red Bull out of the front runners. It is Cosman.
Yeah. How is he doing? Cosmin. Sorry, Scott.
Letter.
How's he doing? Right, Mr. Jordan. Oh, so we have a yellow flag somewhere in Sector 2. I think it's on the Alpha.
It's Radar.
Yeah,
And he's crab rib.
and he's done it. Sorry to interrupt. Motocrosser now. Toff is getting close. How many times am I going to keep saying Toff is close to Motocrosser? But he's not going to get him. He's not. Toff just can't get close to him in the final sector, and Motocrosser is. How the hell is he holding him off? As he comes into turn 2 now. Toff is close again. He's got the DRS, but Jesus Christ, he's using so much of his DRS up, but he's just not getting him. It's just amazing how he's been able to hold him for so long, and there's only 4 laps to go. So this battle for the lead is going to be right down to the wire. Killer Bees, I think, out of contention unless something happens to these guys, but both Ferraris sitting in P4 and P5. So with 5 laps to go, Motocrosser in P1 with Toff in P2 closely following him, but now they're getting closer again. He's all over the back of him. I can't imagine Motocrosser having that much grip left in these tyres. As Toff goes really wide, I think he's definitely picked up a warning for that. So unless oh, he's all over the back of him. Coming into the penultimate turn now. Oh, hang on, I was meant to. Toff, spectate. He comes out the final turn. Motocross goes wide. Toff goes at the inside again. He's going to try and get the launch. Now he just can't get the launch off by Motocross. Motocross is doing so well to maintain the launch. As we ride on board with Toff. Can he get him into turn 1? He's just a tad bit too far back. Oh my! This is so close. But again, just changed the camera for 2 seconds. They both come down into turn 2. Motocross is keeping that little advantage over Toff. This is going to be crazy if we can keep hold of him just for an extra 2 laps. Yeah, Jim Wong is still doing okay. I think all the other battles on track have calmed down for the moment, but these two are going absolutely all out for it. There's just absolutely no separating them.
Yeah.
I'm not. What is it? Who did it better, Bailey and Speedy or Motocross on top? But also GG to Speedy for winning the Tier 1 SLR Championship last weekend, and well deserved over the season for that. So big congratulations to him, and he's earned that for Bailey Thompson for putting up a great fight. And the thing with Bailey, he came in 4 races late, and he was able to take that challenge to Speedy all the way to Brazil. Well, was it to the circuit of the Americas, and get it done. So
Yeah. Finish out of Speedy in Kota, and well, it was still alive for Brazil, but then he had the big DNF and Speedy won.
That's how it happened.
Then it all did not come to Brazil for Mr. Bailey.
Oh damn it, Mr. Bailey, but still again, great well done to both of them for putting up a great fight all season. As Toff is all over. Is Toff falling? Yeah, Toff is falling back. Oh my god, if Motocrosser can actually hold on. I think Toff had a little bit of a moment because he's dropped to 7/10 back, but yeah, can't imagine motocross's tyres doing, any good at the minute as Mr. Jadam gets past Oxygen. And I think Oxygen's had a moment because he's got a bit of front wing damage, but yeah, I'm not sure what happened because that was definitely not a 1 second gap. I'm not sure if does motocross or Toff have any penalties.
Motocrosser has 2 warnings. Last check.
Yeah,
Assuming that's still the case, it is. And Legend of Tot has
Toff.
0 warning.
What? He didn't get a warning for going that wide on the track. I thought he bloody would have.
Apparently not.
Jesus Christ, but right, he's gonna have one. I think he's gonna have 2 more goes to get him. He's just too far back. He can get close enough to him going through the first section of the track, but he just really can't get him at all. As we have a yellow sat flag in sector 2, I'm not too sure what for, but yeah, I think Toff is dropping back. So nicht gut for Toff. He needs to get a bit of a move on, and yeah, motocross it is. That gap, I think Toff's tyres might be dead, but saying that, motocross tyres are probably even more dead.
Yeah, reasonably impressed by motocrossers who are keeping Toff behind for really like majority of the race, really.
I think ever since they came out on the pit stops, he's managed to keep him behind. He's put his car in the right place when he's needed to, but oh my god, yeah, Toff might be running out. I think Toff might not be able to challenge him because his fuel's gone. His petrol light's on. Yeah, I think Toff. I think Motocross has got it, unless he makes a mistake and hands Toff the penalty. I think Toff's used up all of his fuel. I think he's had it in rich mix for too long and burnt his fuel out. Yeah, he's Motocrossers. I think Motocross has done enough to win it because Toff's fuel has completely gone.
Yeah, so, unless Motocross makes a big mistake now, I think he's won the race.
Right, was it just a don't do a big brain on the last lap?
Yes. No, it was Spinella, please.
No, not Spinella. Ferrari's already done Spinella. Ironically, but the only way Toff's gonna win this is unless Motocross picks up a final warning on the last lap, but Motocross overall was Jim Wong and Furious are both getting really close to each other. Both of the oh god, please don't let this be anything. Both of these guys, no, both Ferraris close to each other on the final lap. Oh no, as Furious goes a bit too wide, going into the turn, but oh god, they're both really close to each other. But I'm just gonna keep an eye on Motocross as he comes through the final 2 turns, as Toffee's really close to him, but as Toff tries to go for it, but he goes way too deep into the turn and definitely loses that. So, but what a drive by Motocrosser. He takes victory in Hungary with an absolute monster of a drive. Toff did get a penalty, so he's 3 seconds behind, but if we all quickly jump onto the Ferraris, both of them getting really close into the final 2 turns. Are they actually going to be any position changes? No, they're not, as Furious after that spin and Jim Wong come home in P4 and P5, and Killer B comes in home in P3. That was an absolute monstrous drive by Motocross, and probably one of the best we've seen in ages, as TJD comes home in, well, looks like he'll come home in 6th place, as Invalid is battling with Oxygen now, so will Invalid be able to get past Oxygen going into the final part of this race? He needs the championship points, because I don't think he's going to be in the lead of the championship after this. So right, he's trying to get past Oxygen, but I don't think he's going to do it. He's just ran out of road pretty much. But right, yeah, Oxygen claims P8, and no, Invalid claims P8 as Oxygen gets a 5-second time penalty that he's been unserved. But C. Luke comes around and claims the final points position. Whew.
Well, not even, he gets P9.
Oh, he does.
Oxygen has, by half a second.
How many?
Oxygen having a very fun time going from P8 to P10.
Yes.
His teammate on the top step of the podium.
Indeed. But we shall just quickly see how all these guys did. Both Toro Rossos making a habit of getting great results on the podium, as Motocrosser really and truly does deserve that win from that drive. I'm not being big-headed or something, but that was an absolute monstrous drive by Motocrosser there. And yeah, that rounds off the Hungarian GP for today. So congratulations to Motocrosser and Toff for getting, and Killer Bee for getting on the podium, and Motocrosser for the win. But yeah, apart from the slight mishap, this is the full classified results. So the top three, as mentioned, when the screen decides it wants to load. I don't think we are going to have the screen loading. No, it's not. So yeah, no, hang on, there we go, when it decides it wants to bloody load. There we go. So Furious, Jim Wong in P4 and P5, both Ferraris doing a great job again. TJD and Mr. Jadam P6 and P7, P8 Invalid, Cilio for the P9 and Oxygen for P10. And yeah, that rounds up today's race, and thank you very much for watching. Sorry, we're gonna have to cut it short there because we're of the streaming issues, but yeah, pretty much that is it, and thanks for joining today, and we shall see you tomorrow for tier 1. Cool.